It's the USA in blue serving, it's Brazil in green receiving. This is winners bracket round one action from the FIVB Beach Volleyball 4-star Cancun hub event here in Mexico. As Brazil get the opening point. Patricia, decent middle pokey. Becker makes a touch but can't bring it back into play. USA are on the board as well now. Nice block from Walsh Jennings. That's what she does so well. And that's a player who's on a mission straight back to the serving line, keen to get on with it. No messing around from Walsh Jennings. USA 2-1. Good touch. Come back into play. Really fast arm from Rebecca. It used to be that no one ever went after Walsh Jennings, but that's not now the case. Having to work just as hard as anybody else, more so than her playing partner. She's doing far more jumping, having to block and also having to attack as the player who's served against. She's certainly the player who's having to expend more energy. Back to the serving line. These two teams have played each other on a couple of occasions. It's one each. They've been 3 years ago now. Moscow 4-star. It was Sweat and Walsh Jennings who won 24-22, 21-16, and in the World Tour Finals in Rome in the same year, they played each other in Pool F, and that was a victory for Rebecca and Patricia, 15-15. A big battle going on between Brooke Sweat, Walsh Jennings and Clayson Sponsel for the second spot for the Olympic Games. April Ross and Alex Kleinman are out of sight in that particular one. It will definitely be one of the two USA teams to go to Tokyo. That's why this tournament and the next tournament here in Cancun, plus the two after that, Sochi and Ostrava, is just so huge. Because it's an opportunity to get some good finishes. It's your best 12. USA doing well so far in this one, up by 2. Walsh Jennings asserting herself at the net. Patricia trying to avoid her, not finding the court. So a few errors creeping in here for Brazil, making it just a little bit more comfortable for the USA. Brooke Sweat will serve again. This time Patricia puts it away. Brazil came out of Pool F. They beat Ana Gaye and Fernanda Pereira of Argentina, 22-20, 21-12. But then they lost to Russia's Nedzheda and Svetlana, 21-23, 17-21. That's a great serve. Despite the best efforts, couldn't bring it back. So Brazil back to within a point. Oh, good up from Brooke Sweat. This is an energy-sapping rally. And now there's a chance here for the USA. Sweat Well touched by Anna Patricia. And somehow she manages to get that one past Kerry Walsh Jennings, and it's now all square. What a rally that one was. USA were in Pool B. They beat, in fact, they lost to Heather Banzi and Brandy Wilkinson of Canada, 21-23, 14-21. But then beat Emmy Van Driel and Maxime Van Driel, 21-16, 21-18. To put them in this rather precarious position. Round one. Loser going home, winner going through to the second round, to the latter stages of the tournament. Well, the snatching at that shot was 6 feet of sunshine. Didn't really get a wrap on the ball. Get another opportunity here. Trying to go to the line, but not high enough. Great timing from Anna Patricia. And a big throw down from her. Excellent blocking. Massive hit from Kerry Walsh Jennings. It's been a mixed bag for the USA in terms of recent results. They're either brilliant or it's completely out of the running. Go back to the World Championships in Hamburg. So that one doesn't come up. They had a 17th, then they went on a run with 3/5. Then it was a 17th, then they got a bronze in Moscow, then a 17th, then a silver in Cancun, then a 5th, then a 9th, and then a 17th here. At the first event at the Cancun 4-star. For the team in your picture, they haven't been outside the top 10 since 2018. Nice play from Kerry Walsh Jennings. Rebecca and Anna Patricia were 5th in the first event here. They were 5th in Doha as well. So far in 2021, it's been 2 5ths for them. Point away from the technical timeout. Brazil will have the lead, but by how many? Oh, well played. That's brilliant. Great reactions from the USA to sneak that point, and it is just a 1-point margin. Brazil with the lead at the first technical. Great block. One touch, another touch, and then perfectly placed pokey for the point. David Crescentini, the first referee from Italy, gets us back underway. Osvaldo Somerville of Argentina is the second official. That's a good lead by Anna Patricia. Knew that was going long from the moment it left Kerry's hand. Jennings just looked a little off balance. It was quite an awkward pass. followed it up with the unforced error. All very comfortable for Brazil at the moment. Line block signal against Carrie Walsh Jennings. Anna Patricia will need to make sure she serves tough enough to stop USA going over on 2, which she has done. There's a real chance here. Oh, well played. Anna Patricia with the strength just to be able to hit that, or swat it back really, from a standing position on the court. Okay, just not allowed to use that cloth unless she's going there to clean her glasses. She hasn't got any on. Good up from Rebecca. Well read by Rebecca. Still though can't put the ball on the sand. And Brooke sweats all over it. Good chase from Anna Patricia. Oh, so casual, isn't it, from Anna Patricia? Casual or not, brings up the point. Delay by the USA here. It was just actually the second ref just checking something. Always good to go and get her glasses clean though, just to try and break the rhythm up if you can. That's a nice side out from Carrie Walsh Jennings. In the past it was very obvious when things weren't going her way that there would be take as many opportunities as she could to slow play down. Right now, it's just not quite clicking for the USA. Not putting Brazil under enough pressure from the serving line. Rebecca will look to put the USA under pressure. Once again, going after Carrie Walsh Jennings. Rebecca's reading what Carrie's doing extremely well. That's a great pickup from Brooke Sweat. Oh, and again from Carrie. Well played by the USA. Anna Patricia not making the most of the opportunity. It was a great read from Rebecca. She's seeing what Carrie Walsh Jennings is doing very early and able to get onto the ball, onto the rolls. That is a wonderful pickup. And even though it went close, Carrie Walsh Jennings staying focused, staying alive to it and coming up with the point. Oh, what a serve. Ace serve. That dropped miles in. Comeback is on here for the USA. Sweat was in a good spot but couldn't quite keep her shoulders under the other shoulder. Can't keep her left under her right to bring that ball back towards her partner. Slide out achieved. Brazil now 3 away from the set. Free swing here, and taken. Great movement from Kerry going all the way around Brooke Sweat. Had to be quick, was. And comes up with a great angle to beat Anna Patricia. Nothing casual about that swing that time from Anna Patricia. Unloading on the ball to give Brazil the point. This is Brazil's strong rotation with Anna Patricia already at the net, but that's a poor serve by Rebecca's high standards. still playing a big part in proceedings here on day 2 of action from this second event in Cancun. Good touch. Oh, well played. Unfortunately for Brooke Sweat, the net slowing the ball down. Good chase. This will have to come back. And it does so with interest. And the teams change ends again. USA aren't going away without a fight, that's for sure. But they're 3 behind. Brazil only need 2 to get the set 1. Touch. It's a rather laboured movement from Anna Patricia. She got back a couple of steps and didn't at all then fancy moving forwards again, did she? And even with Brooke Sweat reading that, the angle that Rebecca's put on the ball was brilliant. And it brings up set point for Brazil. Brooke Sweat's made the move, she's already off and running, maybe just delayed a fraction longer than she thought she needed to. Set point then for Brazil. USA have to sign it out. Oh, and they do, that's wonderful.
The first set point USA, 18-20.
One side out required for Brazil to get this first set 1. It's off the hands of Kerry Walsh Jennings, and Brazil do take the first set, 21-18. Not much of an arm swing to get into position from Anna Patricia, but once she gets her hands up in the air, she's able to put plenty of heat on the ball. And Brazil will be very pleased to take the opening set.
Australia against Canada. Here, Central Court, Brazil against United States. Right over there, Germany against Germany. After this match, the man's coming back to the court. See you, my friend. All right, let's go for the second set. Vamos nessa pro segundo set na Patricia contra Walsh. Brooke Sweat.
Opportunity here. And that's a perfect start to this second set for the USA. Oh, well watched. Touch from Rebecca. Great individual skill by all these players. Well, it's not been called as a double. Kerry Walsh Jennings must have had her hands together when she played that. The referees allowed it. And Anna Patricia now complaining to Davide Crescentini. He says, no, it was fine. Well played, Rebecca. Oh, that was clever. You don't need to hit the ball hard, you don't have to get miles above the net and bounce it off the sand and out into the ocean. You've got to be smart. And you've got to stay in the moment. This is a really clever play. She knew exactly where Brooke Sweat was and where the block was and then where to place the ball. Good touch. Again, Rebecca's making some great reads on Kerry Walsh Jennings. Good start position. And she seems to be exactly where she needs to be, even before Kerry Walsh Jennings is playing the ball. Through the whole of that rally, Rebecca moved maybe half a foot left or right, just watching, getting ready to pounce and play. She was actually moving to the right position where that one went to. And as Anna Patricia was breaking, she was hoping she might play it. Good pick up from Brooke Sweat, reading Anna Patricia. Good joust at the net. Anna Patricia takes it over Kerry Walsh Jennings, and Brazil level up. That's one of those ones where Kerry Walsh Jennings will be thinking perhaps she should have gone with two hands. Easy to say that after the fact. Anna Patricia with the serve. That's great. Just a little too much on that one from Anna Patricia. Side switch as the USA will have the lead. Great block. That's a wonderful block from Walsh Jennings. Brooke Sweat's had a few issues in this match with her serving. Not getting the contact point high enough, and the net's been getting in the way on several occasions. Walsh made this look easy, just comes in, roll nice and high, the way she's facing, lots of court to go after. Well, that's good to see from Kerry Walsh Jennings. Turning around, hoping Brooke would play it. Didn't happen, but still encouraging and saying, well done, good job. And that's what you have to be all the time, encouraging your partner. Really cool and a good lead. USA just starting to edge this one now. Tactics remaining the same for both teams. The USA going after Anna Patricia and Brazil going after Kerry Walsh Jennings. And just as I say that, it'll change up. Well, That might stay in play. Oh, what a chase that is from Brooke Sweat. Brilliant. Free ball for Mexico. Here in Mexico for Brazil. And would you believe it, the USA win a point that, when on the face of it, they had no right to win. But it was all down to a magnificent play from Brooke Sweat, who's then able to put that straight back over the net and take the point. Excellent work from the USA. Okay, Walsh Jennings. She's the ultimate professional. She knows exactly what to do and when to do it. That's a big swing from Anna Patricia. Left enough line to have a huge hit. Walsh able to use a non-dominant hand to put the ball away. And right now the USA not allowing Brazil back into this one. Small margins for Kerry Walsh Jennings. She's so close to making blocks for points. He's getting touches. He's making it difficult for Anna Patricia, but she's only had a couple of blocks for points so far. But the side that game is holding strong, and that's all that the USA need to do, is make sure this functions well, and they could side their way out to the second set. Still a long way to go. Need 11 points. Good touch, good recovery. Oh! And then they're unlucky as Brooke Sweat flirts with the net and the sideline, but not finding the sideline, which gives Brazil the point. Forced error from Brazil, so the USA head into the technical timeout with a decent lead, 12-9. Brazil having taken the first set. Just riding up high onto Anna Patricia, but she's made up for it. Got really lucky. It touches her height, she's able to block this and then put it over just as easily as that to a tall player is Anna Patricia. 1m93, the net is 2m23 high. So just like Kerry Walsh Jennings, it's a big advantage to have the height that they have. And then when you've got the skills that Brooke Sweat's got, you don't need to be that tall. Twice now she's done the Ludwig and got the point. That's a good pickup. Rebecca trying to be too cute. All of the cross court was open. Not sure whether or not she could see where Brooke Sweat was. But it's over-rotated to find the line, and as a result, she's put the ball past the sideline. Great block from Kerry Walsh Jennings. The USA are going to send this match surely into a tiebreaker. Excellent lining up from Kerry Walsh Jennings and a good finish with her left hand, taking away the cross court. Timeout called by Brazil. Walsh Jennings to serve. Still the same tactics for the USA, going after Anna Patricia. Lovely high hand from Walsh Jennings to get over the top of the block and then turn the ball into the corner. Good defense by Brooke Sweat. Patricia stretch, and then the USA tidying up that point, given the free ball and allowing Walsh Jennings to go and have the swing. A little bit of confusion over which side to go, but then Kerry Walsh Jennings saying her towel's over there, but that's fine, just to go all the way around that side where the referee is and then go to the towel. There's a protocol to be observed, so it should go and knows that now. Rules are rules. Too far away. Sweat to get that one and do something meaningful with it. See how she goes to the sand, keeps her platform. And just trying to make something happen. Didn't quite work. USA getting closer to the inevitable here, taking this second set. Building up nicely to the tiebreaker. Brazil will try and get some momentum that they can take forward into the next set. By that I mean getting on a run of points, getting their confidence up, finding their rhythm. Trying to get the USA on the back foot as the set comes to an end, if they can. At this stage, well, they won't be now, but I think they're pretty much resigned to the fact that this is going to a decider. Easy lead that for Patricia. Solid work to bring up set point for the USA. There's a chance to get it done first time of asking, and they have done. Carrie Walsh Jennings gets the ball on the sand. USA take the set 21-14. It's one apiece. So now it's a race to 15 to see who will stay in the tournament.
Let's go for the tie break.
Just wonder what the weight of responsibility Brooke Sweat feels playing alongside Carrie Walsh Jennings, not just because she's playing alongside one of the greatest players of a generation to play, but also a player looking to get to a fifth Olympics. And that kind of weight of responsibility in trying to make that happen for Carrie Walsh Jennings, but also for Brooke Sweat to get there as well. You have to think it's one of those things that Brooke Sweat will be pushing right to the back of her mind and not even giving it any kind of consideration above, yes, this is a goal for the team and a goal for her just as much as her playing partner. But goals are to do well in each tournament that they enter. They have a chance here to go. Having taken the second set against Brazil, we're now into the tiebreaker. Rebecca with the serve. First to 15. We'll get the victory. If we get the 14-all, we'll keep going till someone gets too clear. Oh, that was a tricky one. You could just see as it hit the top of the net, and the net was then moving. For a second, it looked like it was going to dribble over. The USA get the opening point. Patricia. Oh, big scream from Patricia, but didn't really help keep the ball off the sand. touch. Oh, that's a great finish. One thing that Anna Patricia can do so well is hit the ball hard. She does it and makes it look almost lackadaisical in the way that she plays her beach volleyball. First side switch, just 1 point separating the teams. Brooks will be so disappointed with that one that she's been turned by the ball. She'd look to be in a great position to keep it in play. Perhaps just a little bit narrow, couldn't get her right leg to contain the ball as well as her arms. Again, Rebecca's in such good positions to see what's going on, but that's an unforced error, which Brazil really didn't want to happen. Another big swing from Anna Patricia. Even Stevens then at the moment between these two. Once again, Walsh Jennings responsible for trying to get the side out. Rebecca once again in a great spot to make a dig. Walsh Jennings equal to it. Free ball here for Brazil. And now it's Brazil who take a small grip on this set. Getting the break point. It was by no means easy. Another end change. Moving inexorably towards the conclusion to this match, but we're still no nearer knowing who's going to win it. And Patricia just making sure everybody knew by screaming touch, touch, although the giveaway was the fact that it was Walsh Jennings' reaction as she turned around. Plus the fact you could see the ball hit her hands. Rebecca with the serve. Psychological points like that make a big difference. You're in the deciding set, trying to make things happen. You put the ball in there, you give a free point effectively to your opposition, and now you've got to work hard to get your own point from side out. Let's just clip the line. Carrie Walsh Jennings wants to work with Anna Patricia, but I'm sure Anna Patricia won't be paying any attention to her. Walsh Jennings is one of the most lovely people you could wish to meet off the court. Don't really want to meet her on the court. It's a really good angle for herself to play that cross-court shot. Well played by Rebecca, considering she's hardly had any attacking to do in this match. She's still focused and still able to come up with a point. Brilliant play from Rebecca. Brazil just edging it then at the moment. Good up from Brooke Sweat. The unforced error means that Brazil now lead by 2. Really good pickup from Brooke Sweat. She worked very, very hard. Just didn't get enough wrap on it to bring the ball down in time. Rebecca's defense has been absolutely outstanding for Brazil. That's well played. Rebecca just taking a couple of steps in to close an angle she thought was coming. She's then left the cross-court rainbow roll shot over the top of her. Or in part though, off of Anna Patricia's hands, didn't help, just took it that little bit higher. But just watch Rebecca's movement in defense when the USA are building up an attack. It just always seems to be in the right spot. Block out from Anna Patricia.
The block was out. 10-8.
Hardly any backlift of her arms to come in and attack the ball from Anna Patricia. Just have a look at where Rebecca puts herself. And again, look at that, just a couple of steps, she's on the ball. She's got a really good read on what Kerry Walsh Jennings is doing. And now it's 11-8 for Brazil. They're moving closer here to the finish line. Oh, well played. Good work from Kerry Walsh Jennings to know where to put that ball. Yes, they have to make a push here. Got to get some points. Got to stop Brazil scoring. Here's an opportunity. Oh yes, brilliant from Kerry Walsh Jennings as she bounces that one. Gets herself a warm-up hit as Brazil decided to break from the net. And now there's only 1 point in it. Oh, ace serve from Kerry Walsh Jennings into the panic channel. And the USA have drawn level. Sends it across Anna Patricia, who thinks it's going out. Brilliant serving. What to play for now, and still anybody's for the taking. That's a bit tight. Oh, brilliant blocking! What a run this is from the USA. They needed a couple of points, they just got 3 of them, and now they're in front, and now the pressure is on Brazil. Lovely block from Kerry Walsh Jennings, up and across the net early. That time with space off the net, Anna Patricia able to find the line. It looked as if Kerry Walsh Jennings, having set up the line, has jumped into the cross and opened up a little bit more as a result. Oh, it's, oh, well, controversy here. Initial decision out, then it's been given as in. No one's happy with this. But the decision has been made, or has it? There's no responsibility for the first ref to come off the stand. If he's happy that it's in or out, whatever the decision is, that's it, he's made it. But what a serve this is. We get a good look in the slow-mo. I'll tell you what, that looks wide, doesn't it? It looks like sand splash. Goodness me. We get the benefit of the slow-mo. No such benefit for the referees and the officials. And it's Brazil who've edged in front with a controversial ace serve. But that's the only way to respond, is let the volleyball get you back into it. USA level again. Brazil siding out for a match point. That's a great swing from Kerry Walsh Jennings, threading the eye of the needle with that one. Change up, Rebecca getting the ball. There's an opportunity here. Well played by Brooke Sweat. She needs to get up and get into a position to make something happen. Oh, she has done! That is outstanding volleyball from Brooke Sweat. She's gone from one corner of the court all the way over, padding it to the other and taking the ball off the net, but coming up with this pokey. Look at this. That's brilliant. And would you believe it? She's got it over the top of Rebecca. Match point USA. Oh, there was a chance. Great swing from Anna Patricia. Under pressure, held her nerve. 14 all, first to get two clear takes it. The wind playing its part because that blew back again as it was put towards the net. Kerry Walsh Jennings did very well to get something on it. She wasn't able to have perhaps the shot she wanted. In fact, she's cut it back towards where Anna Patricia was waiting. So now it's match point for Brazil. Kerry Walsh Jennings to keep the USA in it. There could be a swing chance here for Rebecca. Well, it's a down ball. Oh, well played. That's a bit tight, but against Rebecca, not going to be a problem. But Kerry Walsh Jennings and saves a match point to level it up. Wow, what a brilliant game of volleyball. And look at that. Great reactions. And a great finish as well. Cool and calm under pressure. Kerry Walsh Jennings had an ace serve from that end. The last time she was there, past Anna Patricia. She would dearly like to get one again now. Good pass from Anna Patricia. Chance to make the dig, not taken. Another match point for Brazil. Line block signalled. All's trouble here for the USA, or maybe not. Could be tidied up. It is tidied up. Another brilliant shooter over the top of Rebecca by Brooke Sweat. What nerve from her. Good footwork as well to get her in that position. And a perfectly placed shot. Brazil, though, with the advantage still, they're siding out each time to get match point. USA have to get 2 points from the serving line, 2 break points to win this one. Oh, that's a cracking swing from Rebecca. And it brings up yet another match point chance for Brazil. Side out once again. That ball flirting with the block. And Patricia deciding to go with just the one hand. And it was a good target for Kerry Walsh Jennings to go off of. To the side switch. Another match point opportunity for Brazil. They keep knocking on the door, but the USA are not letting them in for the moment. But for how much longer can they keep them out? It's a bit like the boxer on the ropes. Brazil have got the USA on the ropes, and right now they cannot get off them. They've got to try and turn it around and get Brazil on those ropes. And they'll need to do that with a side out and then a point from serve. But right now, it's about staying in this one. Oh yes, easy peasy lemon squeezy for Kerry Walsh Jennings. Match point, really? Match point against me? It's the strong rotation for the USA. Kerry Walsh Jennings at the net, already waiting. Looking to try and stop Anna Patricia. Has it caught the block? Yes, it did. Great swing from Anna Patricia. And still the USA are on the ropes. And still they will not go down. Some amazing bump setting from Brooke Sweat. It's on a platter. And Kerry Walsh Jennings with no problem putting it away. Missed her last serve. Huge hit from Anna Patricia. 2019, we're pretty much gone to a regular set score here. And we may well be going beyond it. We are going to be going beyond it. This was a race to 15. It's now 20 all. And we're still waiting for somebody to get too clear. Both teams focused, both teams in the now. One of these teams is going to be bitterly disappointed. Is that going to land in? Yes, it is! Oh, it's a turnaround for the USA. Brilliant from Brooke Sweat. And they have turned it around, and now it's Brazil on the ropes. First match point. In what's been a long time. Anna Patricia to keep Brazil in it. Oh, would you believe it? One massive dig from Brooke Sweat. They get themselves their match point chance, and it's an unforced error from Anna Patricia, and the USA have the victory. They held Brazil off time and time and time again. What a victory for them. They'll be absolutely delighted with that.